The second source of weather station data that we're going to be using, and it's probably also the best source, is the Meso-West data over here. If you scroll through here 2 pages, you'll notice that there's notes on how to use it here. If you clicked on this image here, you would observe this, which represents the National Weather Service stations and WS in Vermont. Okay, and that this is what's represented here is the current temperature. You can choose other variables here if you wish. The station that we looked at before here was the Franklin County Airport. You'll notice over here that the winds are coming from the southeast and that you have a temperature of 79 Fahrenheit. If you moused over that station, you would see other data over there. Notice the time, temperature, and dew point and winds are all displayed. Clicking on the station will give you a time trace of the last 24 hours of data at this station. What you'll notice here represented in red is temperature, green is dew point, and blue is relative humidity. The relative humidity varies between 0 and 100%. When the relative humidity is 100%, you can pretty much sure that you are in the clouds or that it is raining outside or that there's precipitation outside. And you'll notice whenever you're close to 100% in relative humidity, the temperature in red and the dew point in green are very, very close together. Okay, they're almost the same. Okay, so at this point, this would tell you that last night at around 3 a.m., from 3 to about 6 a.m. last night when the sun comes up, you actually had fog on the surface here. Okay, so at this time of year, that's quite common. You also see the temperature going up here through most of the morning. Until the afternoon, you have a shower, and you'll see that by this dip in temperature over here, probably associated with precipitation or some cloud. And then finally, this big, large dip in temperature over here is almost undoubtedly associated with some sort of shower or precipitation activity. There's other data shown here, wind, for example. This shows wind speed over here in miles per hour. This is the wind vector that shows wind direction and magnitude. Okay, the larger the arrow, the stronger the wind. And it also points in the direction the wind is blowing towards. Okay, so for example, over here with this arrow pointing towards the north, means that the wind is actually coming from the south, meaning that you have southerly winds. I know that's a little confusing, but it's something that you have to remember for this course. Finally, here you have precipitation. You can click over here. There doesn't seem to be any precipitation recorded at this station, so you will not see it displayed for that station as well. You'll also notice here that the elevation of the station here, 228 feet, close to Lake Champlain, definitely not in the mountains. Okay, so those are the basic things that you can get out of this website at any given station.